Yakuza 5. Let's get to it.
もうお湯沸かしっぱなしだよ。ただいま。おはよう。すぐできるから待ってて。あ、そうそう。制服のワイシャツ洗って干しておいたから、今日は新しいやつ着てってね。
そういうことはやらなくていいっていつも言ってんだろ。
私がやりたくてやってるんだし、いいじゃない。
身の回りのことは自分でする。勝手なことはしないでくれ。
もう相変わらず釣れない人ね。
だいたい何日連続で来てるんだ。たまには自分の家に帰ったらどうだ。
いいじゃない別に。そういえば昨日社長さん相当飲んでたね。
まあな、中島さんもあの年で独り身だしな。寂しいんだろ
う。そうなの？てっきり結婚してるもんだと思ってた。
なんでだ。
だって左手の薬指にさ、溝あるじゃない？
溝？
うん。あの溝って10年20年も指輪をつけた後だと思うんだよね。
そうなのか。
鈴木さんってそういうとこ鈍いよね。今日も帰りは遅くなるの？
ああ、遅番だからな。お前も今日くらいは家に帰れ。今夜は来るなよ。
どうしようかな。鈴木さんだって私が来た方が嬉しいでしょ。
何を言ってるんだ。
あ、ネクタイ曲がってる。はい、これでよし。どうしたの？
いや、それじゃあ行ってくる。
いってらっしゃい。
Time to go to work. They do show side quests. Okay, that changes everything. this building. Excuse me, sir. Yes, you. You haven't seen my answer book, have you? It's one of the study guides with questions and answers from past exams. I think I dropped it somewhere. You did what? Oh, I'm in deep doo-doo now. Without those answers, I'm as good as dead. Why does this sort of thing always happen to me? You're not making any sense. Calm down and explain yourself. Okay, well, you see, I have a practice exam today to help me prepare for actual entrance exams. So I wanted to study up on some questions from the college I went to get into, but I lost the freaking answer book. And if I don't know the answers, there's no point in looking at these old questions. It'd be a complete waste of time. But you've been studying hard up until now, right? What difference will a little more right before the exam make? It makes all the difference to me. If I don't cram before the exam, I'll panic and draw a complete blank. I thought taking a practice test would help boost my confidence. But at this rate, the actual one will be a disaster. I can't afford to take another year off to study if I don't pass. All my hard work would go down the drain. What a mess. I even got up early to buy a good luck charm to boost my literary luck. But the only thing that got boosted was my propensity for failure. No, wait. I think I get it now. What? I was carrying the answer book in my hands when I went to the shrine. I must have dropped it when I bought that charm. That's it. I bet I'm getting punished for putting off my visit to the shrine too long. Don't be ridiculous. It wasn't the shrine that did this to you. It was your own carelessness. Hey, I don't need more guilt on my shoulders right now. Are you trying to give me a mental block? I'll start forgetting all the stuff I learned. Sounds like you've got some deeper issues to worry about than this one test, son. What? Are you saying there's something wrong with me? Well, this is just who I am. But what am I supposed to do? I don't have time to go back to the shrine. If only someone could help me solve these questions. Oh, you're gonna fail. What if I helped you? Huh? And how do you intend to do that? Isn't it obvious? Show me the questions and I'll tell you the answers. Then you won't need that book. That's your plan? You think a guy like you can just waltz in and start answering college entrance exam questions? Hey, don't assume things before you give me a chance. Come on, show me those questions. Fine. I really doubt you can help, but it's not like I have any other options. Let's see. First up is English vocabulary. Question. The spreader uses a unique method of locomotion. What does locomotion mean in this sentence? Movement. The answer is movement. Really? Are you sure about that? How do you even break down the word locomotion anyway? Locomotion means movement, or the ability to move from one place to another. There's nothing else it could be. Hey, I think you're right. It's all starting to come back to me. Yeah, that's gotta be it. The entrance exam seemed pretty easy to me. Wow, you're actually pretty smart. Do you think you could help me with a few more of these? Sure, ask away. Okay, next up there's a math problem. Of course there would be a math question. Hope I can figure it out. What is the probability of getting a total of 7 when rolling 2 dice? The answer is 7 and 36. Really? Are you sure? That doesn't quite seem to fit. Hey, there are 5 possible answers, right? So I've got a 1 in 5 chance of being correct. Well, yeah, but what's that gotta do with it? I've been up against worse odds than that before. Life or death situations, no less. And yet I'm still here in one piece, aren't I? Don't you trust me to give you the right answer? That does make sense in a way. Your answer is probably right then. Then let's move on to the next question. Your exam is coming up soon. Right. Okay. Next up is Japanese history. Oh, I'm fucked. Maybe in a past life I'd known more about art history. Oh well. Let's give this a shot. Which United States naval officer commanded ships in the War of 1812 and was instrumental in the opening of Japan to the West in the 1850s? The answer is Commodore Perry. Oh, you know what? That actually jogged my memory just now. I think you might be right. Yeah, before Commander Perry came along, Japan was almost completely shut off to the rest of the world. It's hard to think that was only a century and a half ago. You got that right, but enough thinking about the past. Next up, we've got physics. Jesus. Physics. This could be tricky. What do you call the energy that an object possesses based on its mass and its height above the Earth's surface? What do you call that? Call the energy that an object possesses based on its mass and its height above the Earth. The answer is gravitational potential energy. Alright, that's what I was gonna guess. Yeah, it seems to be the only one that makes sense. After all, science is a field of study that centers around discerning the facts from the lies. Well said. You're certainly no liar yourself. Okay, what's the next problem? So this is the last one, and when you know it, we're back at English. English again. Hopefully I'll get this right. Get it right. This game is over 10 years old. Wow. That's crazy to think about. English often borrows phrases from Latin, a language from which it was heavily influenced. What does the Latin phrase carpe diem mean? The answer is seize the day. Seize the day? Oh, yeah. I've heard that one before. It's all coming back to me. That's the answer, alright. Carpe diem, carpe diem. The word may be unfamiliar, but by speaking it out loud, you get a sense of the meaning. So, you just went with your gut? Absolutely. That's why I have faith in my answer. Wow. I've learned a lot from you today. I guess you really do need to be confident in your decisions. I've never really been that mentally strong. That's why I always mess up in exams. The more I think about the question, the less sure I get about the answer. So I just move on to the next one. Basically sums up my life. Well, the right answer will always become clear eventually. when you're in the moment, you just have to believe in yourself and what you're doing. You know what? You're totally right. Everything is much clearer now. I think I've got a chance of passing that practice exam today. I think you're good to go. You look like a completely different person from before. You think so? Thank you. Sure. Are you good on time? The exam will be starting soon, won't it? Oh, yeah. I'll let you know how it went after I take it. Can't thank you enough, sir. Hey, guess what? Oh, it's that prep serum from before. Looks like the exam is over. I finished the practice exam. Uh-huh. And how do you feel about it? It's strange. The exact same questions we're practicing came up again. They did? Huh. What are the odds? Thanks to you, I did pretty well. I don't know how to thank you. I feel like I'm ready to take the actual test now. That's good to hear. Oh, about those questions you helped me with before. Not all of your answers were right. For the first English question, the correct meaning of locomotion was movement. I thought I said that. For math, the probability of rolling a dice of 7 with 2 dice is 6 in 36, or 1 in 6. In other words, for the history question, it was Commodore Perry who opened up Japan in the West. Okay, it's just saying all the things. For physics, the energy of the object based on the height of the Earth is called gravitational potential energy. And for that bullshit last English question, which was really a Latin question, carpe diem means seize the day. I see. So I got 4 out of 5, huh? Yeah. Still, if I hadn't met you, it would have been completely hopeless for me. Besides, you taught me something more important than what the right answer is. You taught me how to answer things in general. I did? Yeah, it's like you said, the right answer will always become clear eventually. That advice helped me stay calm and get through the rest of the tests. I got the feeling I'm a lot stronger mentally now. I think I'll do fine on the real exam and in life. That's good to hear. I'm glad I was able to help. This isn't much, but I'd like you to have it as a token of my thanks. I really appreciate you taking the time to help me work through this little crisis of mine. Yeah. Alright. It's over this way. I have to know. Oh. Nothing. Sorry. Okay. dangerous on the highway these days. Huh? Why is that? Street racers are picking fights with folks in luxury cars and sports cars and completely trashing them. Huh? Just idiots with time on their hands, I guess. You don't need to worry, though, with that old clunker you drive. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey. Hey, isn't that Suzuki? This sucks. Hey, what's wrong? You seem kind of down. Huh? Oh, hey, old man. It's nothing. I'm just kind of hungry. You want to go get something to eat? Your treat, of course. Huh? Okay. Man, what a meal. Thanks for the treat, old man. So he really is gonna stick me with the check. Too late to say no now. Oof. I was feeling kinda down, but now that my belly's full, I don't really care anymore. Guess it's true what they say about simple minds. I don't know what was bothering you, but are you okay now? It seems kinda silly, but remember that talk we had about being popular with the ladies? Yeah? Well, it's not like it's all about the ladies, but it's just, I don't know, being admired. It just feels good, you know? What people think about you matters. Yeah, I guess it does. But growing up, no one ever really looked up to me. No one told me I was good at anything. I guess that kind of thing bothers me a lot more than I thought it did. But no biggie. I mean, if I worried about what everyone thought about me, I'd never get anything done. Anyway, I'm done worrying about that crap for now. I'll be back at the usual place anytime you got some time to kill. Hey man, thanks for the treat earlier. I thought I should send an email to let you know how I felt. If you ever get fed up, try knocking back a few drinks. Apparently, fighting drunk is something else completely. I'm too young to try it. Look it up and see if you can pull off some moves later. That's just like Suzuki to text his thanks. A technique that's possible only when you're drunk, huh? I'll have to try it sometime. Oh, nice. This is a nice spot here. Yeah, this is a good shot. Hey. Yeah, it's officially installed. I'm surprised I've been able to play it so much without it being fully installed. Alright. Take a taxi. Screw work. I don't ever want to go back. Right. 'He's just a taxi driver, right? They're all old guys who reek of tobacco and hair wax. No, it's true. Though, a friend told me. She said he was super hot, and she could tell he was a beast. Okay. Two seconds. Okay. Sorry about the wait there. Use river fishing. I doubt there'd be many fish in there, though. Can I help you? Oh, I was just wondering if there's actually something to catch here. There aren't many fish around, to be sure, but that doesn't mean there aren't none. Can you tell me what the local fish are? Carp, koi, and catfish mainly. There are also a few goby around. That's more than I would have expected. I guess so. I'm more of a sea fishing man myself, but there's nothing quite like taking a break here in one of the quieter corners of town. How about you give it a try? We could do some fishing together if you want. I'd even lend you some rod and some bait. Fishing, huh? Now that could be interesting. Okay. Okay. I'd like that. As long as it's not too much trouble, that is. Can I borrow that equipment you mentioned? Not at all. Come on over then. No doubt you'll get plenty of fish if you're next to me. I got an umbrella. Got a koi. This is actually a lot funner than it used to be. They made fishing way better. That's enough for now. You had enough? Yeah. Thanks for inviting me along. I had a good time. Yeah, great to hear it. The fish you caught will only weigh you down, so I'll get them sent to your place later. I must say, you're pretty good at fishing. I haven't been having much luck lately on my end. In fact, I was just thinking about changing to a different spot. You're welcome to tag along if you feel up to it. Where are you headed next? Out to sea. Sea fishing's my specialty. Sea fishing. Right now? Huh, you don't mess around. No, I sure don't. It's my policy to always act on something whenever I get the idea. For example, I wanted to be a pilot when I was a kid, so I ended up joining the Air Self-Defense Force. So you're a former self-defense official? What do you do for work now? Well, I'll get to that later. The name's Kimura, by the way. How about yourself? I'm Suzuki. I drive a taxi here in town. A taxi driver, huh? I take it you're off duty today?
Hey.
Yeah, something like that. Not really. Then what do you say, Suzuki-san? Want to come sea fishing? We can catch all sorts of fish out there, like tuna, flounder, and sea bream. Sea fishing. That could take a while, but it's not often I get a chance like this. Go sea fishing?
Hey.
That could be fun. I'm up for some fishing as long as you got some room. Can you spare a fishing rod and some bait? Of course, there's room. Let's hit the waves then. River fishing is fun enough, but the sea's where I really like to be. Hope you have a blast, Suzuki-san.
Hey.
I'm sure I will. Okay, let's have a little contest. Make it a little more interesting. How about we see who can catch the most tuna? Alright then. I'll have you know this isn't my first time fishing at sea. Then this should be good. I can use all the little tricks I've got up my sleeve. Feel free to use the bait I gave you. Oh, I do not know how to do this. I'm just gonna say I lost. Let's wrap up for now, Suzuki-san. How have you done so far? No luck at all. I haven't caught a thing. I see. I got a few myself, so I guess I win for today. This was the most fun I had in a while. Let me treat you to something for keeping me company here. Oh, I wouldn't want to impose. You wouldn't be imposing. I'm only going to give you what we caught here. I'll go fillet or catch at my restaurant. It's in Nagasu, so I hope you'll stop by a bit. You run a restaurant, Kimura-san? That's right. Oh yeah. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called Sushi Zanmai. We're open 24/7 all year round. They even call me the Tuna King down at the port. The Tuna King. Hey, I know that name. See, you're who that is. Huh? One of my coworkers was talking about you. He was saying how you Sushi Zama was run by some legendary Tuna King. Well, that saves me the explanation. Okay, Suzuki-san, let's head to my restaurant. I'm not working today, so it's on the house. All ready to go, Suzuki-san? I made seafood rice bowl from what we caught earlier. I hope you like it. I feel a little guilty getting served by the owner of a famous sushi chain. Don't you worry about that. We're fishing buddies now. Just enjoy the delicate flavors and the thick, fatty textures of the seafood bowl I made you. It doesn't get fresher than this.
Hey.
I'll dig in then. This is incredible. Made with fresh cut up right in front of me by the Tuna King himself. What a rare treat. How do you like it, Suzuki-san? I'm almost speechless. It's perfect. Yeah? I thought you might say that. See, I made this dish the way you fish in mind. You did? Indeed. At first glance, one might think your fishing form unrefined, but a closer look reveals your fine control and raw power, the envy of any fisherman. I just knew I had to capture that beauty in the form of sashimi on rice. I shall dub my new creation the Dragon Seafood Bowl. Seafood as raw as dragon strength. I guess that fits the dish pretty well. It does, doesn't it? This'll be a hit. I'll add it to the sushi same menu straight away. Just like that? Aren't you gonna test it out or something first? Nope. Like I told you, I always act on impulse. They're hardly ever wrong. And if they are, I'll own up to it. Besides, this is my way of saying thanks for the inspiration. If I hadn't run into you, I'd probably still be at the river, racking my brain for new menu ideas. Is that right? Then I'm glad I came by. As am I, friend. You're always welcome to fish with me anytime. Oh, and stop by the restaurant sometime. Sushi-sama would love to have you back. Nice. Oh, that's so good. Alright, well, I'll be able to upgrade grade 2 next time. This seems good, and so does that, and so does that. I'll do these two next. Never gets old.
してくれんね、もうせんけん。
Yeah, I highly doubt they'd be driving a flower parade car around this time of year. I'm telling you, I saw one. There was even a blinky red light on the roof.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure what you saw was a taxi. That's the only explanation I can think of. A taxi with a blinking red light. Excuse me.
Huh?
Oh, shoot. Can we help you, sir? I don't mean to interrupt, but can you tell me about this taxi you saw? Well, she says she saw a taxi with a blinking red light, right? Yeah. What do you call those lights taxis have on the roof? Anyway, the taxi I saw had one of those. I told her I've never seen anything like that before. I saw it, I swear. Maybe it only happens to people who are, lucky. Or maybe we should go buy another lottery ticket. You two get to learn something today. Huh? The lights you see on taxi's roof, that usually means it's not carrying a passenger, correct? Oh, right. But in an emergency, you can make it blink red to warn those around you that something's wrong. Like what? For example, if the driver is attacked by a thief, they can press a button to silently call for help. Seriously? So that taxi I saw, where did you see it? It was stopped on Nagasu Boulevard, north of the intersection up ahead. That was a little while ago now though, so it might already be gone. It's probably too late to call the police now. I'll go check on it myself. I'll go and take a look. Can you notify the police just in case? Are you sure you're gonna be alright, dude? Drivers always come to help anyone showing that signal, even when it's another company. Oh, so you're a taxi driver too? Dang, I straight up thought you were yakuza. I mean, that explains what you know so much. Be careful then. Gotta save real quick. Oh, there's a taxi. There it is. From this distance, nothing seems amiss except for the light. I'd better check the interior. They sped off as soon as I got close. Did they know I was here to help? Seems like they headed north. Alright then, time to go after them. Damn, I lost sight of them. Talk about dangerous. These taxis are out of control. What happened? As I walk over. Yipes. What happened is I just about got flattened by a taxi. Guy was driving like a maniac. Was a light on the taxi flashing red? Actually, it was. I caught a glimpse of the driver and he had a look on his face like he'd seen a ghost. Maybe he had an impatient passenger. He looked like he had seen a ghost, huh? Then it must have been some kind of emergency. Do you know which way the taxi went? It was headed towards Suzuki Lane, I think. Suzuki Lane. Got it. Thanks, you've been a big help. I better hurry. That driver's in trouble. First, I'll take this photograph. This is a nice spot here. Suzuki Lane. Found it. Hey, wait. What gives? Something wrong? Huh? Oh, it's just that driver is a friend of mine. I called out when I saw him, but he was acting real strange. What do you mean? He looked really spooked. He mumbled something about yakuza. Yakuza. Maybe his passenger. Then he glanced up at his rearview mirror and sped off like all of a sudden. It's so weird. Must have been threatened from the back seat. Did you see his passenger? No, I didn't look in the back. You think he's caught up in some kind of trouble? Which way did the taxi go? Straight on ahead. That's towards Fukuhaku Street. Isn't that the taxi with the emergency signal on? Nobody's in there. I guess I was too late. Where'd the driver and the yakuza go? Alright, I know you've been following me. What is it you want? So you're the one behind this. Nice of you to come straight to me. Now what did you want do with the driver? Huh? You're not making any damn sense. But if you come looking for trouble, you found it. You better skedaddle, or else. Not happening. Taxi drivers may be rivals, but we've got to look out for each other. that's why I don't have the ability yet. I guess that's what I get for picking a fight with the yakuza. You're the yakuza. I'm just an ordinary civilian. What? I'm the civilian here. You mean you're not the angry yakuza passenger? What the hell does that mean? Do I look like yakuza to you? I hate those money-grubbing, finger-chopping assholes. Wait, are you the driver? What incarnation are you rambling about? Of course I'm the driver. Then why aren't you wearing a uniform? Hey, I was on break. What's the point of being all buttoned up for that? True. So you weren't getting robbed? Robbed? Who was getting robbed? I thought a passenger was threatening you, and that's why you were driving erratically. Why on earth would you think that? I was just taking a nap and some yakuza type tried to get in the car, so I drove off. I've had a lot of nasty trouble whenever those folks try to hitch a ride, so I'll be damned if I let it happen again. But the guy today just kept chasing after me. I thought he was crazy or something. This yakuza, are you saying it's you? Is that why you flashed your emergency light? Did I? See for yourself. Oh, whoops. Must have hit the switch while I was napping again. I tend to toss and turn. I'm a side sleeper, you see. Well, sorry about all that. I didn't take you for one of us. I'm allergic to yakuza, so I thought I had a pretty good instinct for spotting them. This is the first time my gut has been wrong. I'm really ashamed I thought so badly of a fellow driver. Don't worry about it. Just be careful not to trip the switch by accident again. I don't know what to say. I've never had someone go to so much trouble to help me out before. You're right. Taxi drivers may be rivals, but we've got to look out for each other. Those are damn good words to live by. Anyway, thanks. Take this for your trouble. Okay, I'd better get back to work. Good luck out there. Oh, I'm almost... If I eat somewhere, I'll level up, actually. Where am I, though? Not too far from food. I'm enjoying this. This is a good yakuza. Is this a food place? Yes, it is. Oh, guess it wasn't enough to level up after all. Okay, let's see. There's one more side quest, and there's also training. I'm gonna save, and then, what the fuck? Yep. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. That's gonna do it for this episode. It's near the hour mark. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.